Let's get it. Yo, we back with another interview. I was interviewing like Chica before this. We for sure gonna have to get a part two in. It's because her phone ended up dying and shit, so that shit like cut off. But yeah, we for sure gonna get that in like next week. Right now we got Ricky Gilman. If y'all ain't know, he does like different types of content, videos, reaction videos, interviews, all that. Y'all tap in for that too. And yeah, we had a couple guests on here for sure. Um, I just haven't released like a couple like their videos or anything, but I'll for sure drop some like this week, next week. Get that shit going. Yeah, I did an interview with Moose Man a couple days ago. If you ain't know him, he's like on No Jumper Cast right now. He's doing his shit. He also does his own thing, like I guess he has his own channel and shit. I tapped into him too. But yeah, we got some topics for Ricky when he comes on the show. Yep, y'all on the Rap Wars, Spoken Wars pod, all that. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Welcome to the platform, Rap Wars, Spoken Wars. Let's get it. If you want to introduce yourself to the people, let them know where you're coming from. Let's go.
My name is Ricky Gilliam.
Hold on. I think your shit's kind of like glitching. Let me try to fix it up real quick.
Yeah, I was trying to do it on my computer. That was on my main YouTube channel. This is my backup YouTube.
All right.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me.
Hold on. Okay, we got you. All right, what were you saying?
I said my name is Ricky Gilliam. I'm just a up and coming YouTuber on from BT TV. I'm from Portsmouth, Ohio. Thank you for having me come on.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah, the things that you've been doing. You also been making a name out here too in LA for sure.
Yeah, I mess with a lot of people out there now. So yeah, trying to build
All
it
right.
up.
Yeah, that's right. And where do you stay right now?
I'm still in Ohio right now.
All right, okay, that's what's up. And all right, let's get right into it though. All right, you recently did a oh, okay. I was gonna ask you like first. Let me ask you like about like how old are you and when did you
I'm
start like
29.
making content?
So I've been making content for a long time. I just did like little videos and shit, and then with my older brother, me and him grew up and like we was rapping together, but then I just got away from the rapping. It just wasn't my thing. And then I started making like YouTube content, like podcasts and shit, like 3 years ago,
All
and
right.
it popped off here where we live at, but it never got really bigger than that. So then after that, I just got straight into, you know what I mean? Like I took a long break. I took like an 8-month break, and then I locked in back in June. I come out with 2 videos, and then after that, my first 2 videos were real low, like they wasn't getting a lot of views on them. And then I dropped a video with 607 Unk, and it did like 60,000. And then after that, I just been on a
Yeah,
roll.
that's fire right there. Yeah. How did you even get in contact with him? You did like a full interview with him on your channel.
You said how did I get in contact with him?
Yeah. Did he contact you or did you end up contacting him?
I was drunk one night and I messaged him, and I ended up messaging him, and he was like, "Yeah, we can do it." Boom, boom, and that's just really how it went.
Hey, yeah. 607 is like definitely a fucking character out here.
Yeah. I mess with a lot of big creators and stuff. Like I got videos with Brick Baby, Crit Max, 607 Unk. Uh, I've done a lot with some different UFC fighters, some rappers, So I mean, I've done a lot. I've dabbled and dabbled in everything.
That's right. That's right. And so you stopped like making raps like as soon as your content like started blowing up. You're like,
Nah, I
I'm
stopped
just.
that like 10 years ago. We actually, do you know who Afro Man is?
I heard of him.
Well, Afro Man, he used to be big out in. He used to be big, but he used to live out in L.A. and shit. But I got signed to Unlabeled Records, which is Stephen Cooper's label. Got signed to his label. I was on the same label as Afro Man. This was like 10 years ago, and I quit making music. And then after that, like I said, I mean, I just took a long break where I just didn't do nothing. I was just living life, you know what I'm talking about. And then after that, just started, you know what I mean? I ended up starting to get into the YouTube content space. So that's where I
All
landed.
right. Okay. Being signed to this label, were they pushing your music, or was it like they weren't pushing it? That's why you stopped like making music.
No, they was going to. So what happened was we got signed to the label. We got signed for an EP deal under Unlabeled Records. We got signed to that. Uh, Me and my older brother that I was doing it with got in an argument, and whenever we got in an argument, I was just all like, "Fuck it, you know what I mean, I'm done." I messaged the dude that ran the label, Stephen Cooper. Shout out Stephen Cooper. Me and him still cool. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not even going to do it." So we ended up not even dropping nothing underneath the label. We signed to him, but we just never dropped. He ended up just being cool with it. He was just like, "Whatever." But
All right. Okay. Okay. And then this is when you switched to content. What was the first like video that you ever dropped that went like viral?
well, I wouldn't say really none of them went viral until the 607 Unk video. Uh, it was like just like a small grind. It was just a small grind of keeping on, just building up a following. Like we would get some views and shit, and then eventually, like I said, I mean, it just takes that one video to stick to really kind of get you out there, and that was the 607 Unk video for me.
All right. And would you say this is like where you found your like your style of like podcasting and like making videos?
Not necessarily because still, even to this day, I don't have a certain style. You mean I do interviews? I was doing a podcast. I quit that completely. Now I just do like interviews. I do really whatever. I'm just a content creator. I don't really just like box myself into anything. I do like just like videos on like covering news shit. I do videos on like vlogs. Like I go out and do hood vlogs
Yeah.
with people. I do just a bunch of different shit. Like it really just depends on how I'm feeling.
All right. And yeah, that's what's up. So you just be like on everything, like pretty much.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, whatever I'm feeling that week is what I do.
That's right. All right. You did the interview with 607 Unk. What made you want to interview him?
Just because he was a real wild character, and so I've been watching No Jumper for like 2 to 3 years straight. I'm talking about every day. I was actually just watching the live stream right before I hopped on here with you. But so I've always watched No Jumper and shit, and I was all like, I was seeing all them characters up there, and I was like, man, those motherfuckers seem cool. I want to interview them. So then I started reaching out to like, you mean like I said, I started reaching out to him and shit. Ended up getting the interview with him, and I just felt like he was wild as fuck. I felt like he was just someone funny that I could interview, and that would give you good content. Like we interviewed, shout out to him, but we interviewed Terrence McKinney, he's a UFC fighter, and and at the time I wasn't a real good interviewer, and every time I would ask him something, he just like would like give me one answered words. You understand what I'm saying? So I'd be all like,
How do I follow
so
up?
yeah, like what made you want to get in a fight? And he'd be all like, oh, I just liked it. Do you know what I mean? Just like little shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just felt like 607 Unc would be someone that would give good answers, and it would just be a dope interview to do. And he gave me a wild ass interview for sure.
Yeah. It was definitely a fire interview. That shit did pop out. Do you think the voodoo shit that he be doing is real?
Uh, Man, I don't know. I think that, I mean, it could be possible. Uh, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I believe in
Also,
God, so
yeah, yeah.
what
Also,
is
the
it?
voodoo. What's it called? Do you think the voodoo had something to do with Four Extra's hand blowing off?
Nah, I mean, I mean, if he's really into that shit, which some people say witchcraft's true, I mean, real, uh, maybe. But like I said, I'm just a God believer, so I don't believe in that type of shit. But if it was, that'd be wild as fuck. What do you think?
Nah, I think he was just fuck. I don't know. He does play a good character, so who knows? Um,
Yeah.
hey, but how do you feel about like the character he does play? Like, do you feel like it's his true self, or he's like really like in character
Oh,
mode all the
607
time?
Unks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not him. I've talked to 607 Unk. I talked to him after we did our interview. Yeah, that's not him. He's not like that.
Okay, so he
He's
has
actually
like
a
two.
normal, huh?
He has like two sides. Like one where he acts like all wild and shit, and then one he's just like all like professional.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He has
I
the
feel that.
content side of him. So his content side of him is the wild side. And then whenever you're just actually talking to him, he's just a normal guy. He's actually super cool. Uh, I think he just gets really stuck into his character and don't know when to stop. So it just gets him into a lot of shit.
Mm. Are you guys like close friends, or like after that interview, did you guys like become close?
We was cool. We was cool. And then some shit happened. I'm not gonna talk about it, but some shit happened, and I've only told like 2 or 3 people, so no one really knows about it. But some shit happened behind the scenes, and I mean,
Mm.
he kind of tripped out one night, and it was right. It was right whenever all that shit started happening at No Jumper. Whenever he was getting fired from No Jumper and shit.
Oh yeah, when he was
Um,
like talking his shit.
whenever he, yeah, whenever he was leaving No Jumper, yeah. So uh, he messaged me, and I would show you, but we're on my phone. But he
We good?
messaged me and said some shit to me one day, and I was after that I was just all like, I was like, boom, I'm not even gonna message him no more. And then a couple of days later, I was out eating with my nephew, and he started trying to FaceTime me, and I didn't answer, so I ain't talked to him since then. I just actually tagged him in a post a minute ago.
Mm. Okay, so this was like he was saying like some disrespectful, like personal shit.
Not really I mean, not really personal. It was more or less me and him talked about some shit. Me and him talked about he was talking about wanting to manage me. So whenever he was talking about wanting to manage me and shit, uh, like a week or two went by. We didn't even get the video back from him that we was waiting on for uh for the video we had with him. So we was waiting on them to send the video over, and it was like a week and a half. But then all the shit started happening in No Jumper, and as all that shit was happening in No Jumper, I was all like, "Oh, I'm not gonna message him. He's busy." So
Yeah.
a couple days go, well, like a week and a half go by. I'm like, "Hey, bro, like I need this video back the way I could put out the interview because I mean, fuck, I mean, I've been waiting almost 2 weeks." He ends up sending it to me and shit. Boom, boom. I dropped the interview. Um, that night it only got like 500 views, and then I woke up the next morning and it was just going up, and it was just going up repeatedly. Uh, so then I ended up messaging him, and I was like, "Hey, bro," because he was supposed to come here to Portsmouth and do some shit with me, and so I messaged him about it because he offered me to come to his content house and shit out in Vegas. He was like, "Come out to my content house free, boom, boom, boom. You come out here, and I'll set you up with people interview and shit." And then I ended up messaging him. Like I said, it was like 2 weeks after we already spoke. I ended up messaging him, and then like his whole demeanor just changed. Like I said, I don't know if he was just going through shit, what it was, but after that, I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna leave him alone because I'm not gonna sit there and blow up another grown man whenever I can do my own thing." You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel that. Do you feel like you guys will ever like be cool again?
Who knows? If I keep on going up, I ain't got no problem with him. I don't have a problem with him. Uh, but I mean, like I said, who knows? He's obviously doing his thing. He's popping his shit. He's fucking popular. Uh, if I keep going up and keep on making a name for myself, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day me and him can make some more content. I would like to
Yeah,
make content with him,
most deaf.
but like I said, I'm just not going to blow him up and dick ride him for content. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear that. All right, how was it growing up in Ohio just as a child? Like, did you have to struggle at all, or do you feel like you had like everything good?
Yeah, bro. I've been broke my whole life. Well, I was broke my whole life. got older. So I grew up in apartments. I grew up in I mean it's the same shit everywhere for real. Down here it's more like where I'm from is more like ran down. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's not like you don't have like really nice houses unless you go up to like the rich neighborhoods. Down here it's like abandoned buildings everywhere, abandoned houses everywhere.
Like trap houses?
Yeah. Uh so I didn't start making money until like I mean oh like okay, so I grew up uh you mean making money and shit, but I wasn't making like a whole lot of money. And then whenever I was 18, I had my first daughter, and I was all like, "Oh, I gotta make money." So I went and got a job. Boom, boom. I worked for this company named called MPW. Worked there for like 6 months. I was like, "Oh, this ain't for me." Quit. I was still living in Wayne Hills at the time. Uh, I was like, "Bro, I gotta make money." You know what I mean? Like, I gotta make money. So then I did my thing. Uh,
Just for hustling, huh?
I ain't worked. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I ain't had a job in over 10 years. I've bought. I live the block I live on. I own half the block. Uh, I mean, I've done good.
Oh shit. Hey, how did
Yeah.
that even happen? Like you ended up like owning like you said like half the block. How did that happen?
So I live on Short Fifth. I bought a house. I bought the house that was next door. Uh, I bought that house, and I was having another daughter, so I was like, oh, I need a bigger house. So the house that I bought, the one I'm living in right now, is like a really big house. It's a 4 bedroom house, and it's like the yard is like 5, 6 lots. So I owned whenever I owned all my property, like I just sold the house next door, but whenever I owned all that, it was like 8 lots. So like imagine like where 8 houses would be on a short street. So I owned over half the block. You know what I mean? And
Sheesh.
then yeah,
Hey, that's right. And this was like from you making content or like some other hustling you were doing at the time.
other hustling.
All right, that's what's up. Okay. And before 18, like before you hit 18 and had your child, like what were you doing? Were you in the streets at all? Like
Yeah,
hustling
I've always
like
been in the streets. I've always been in the streets, still in the streets.
all
Never
right.
gonna leave the streets.
Okay, and how was like just your schooling? Did you like get straight A's? Would you say you were a straight A student or like you were fucking up and
Nah,
shit?
I got put in you ever heard of like I was in SBH, so you ever heard of like behavior classes?
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah,
tune
so
with it.
I got put in there. I got put in behavior classes in 4th grade. I drew a picture of a monkey and I asked this dude if he liked it, and he told me no, and I started stabbing him. So I got put in SBH
On
in
some
fourth
crazy
grade.
shit.
Yeah, so I got put in SBH in 4th grade, uh, all the way until I dropped out. I dropped out at the end of my ninth grade year. So
Hmm. All right, and this is when you were you trying out music when you dropped out, or were you like fucking
yeah,
around with
I started making
content?
music. Yeah, I was making music around then. I was drinking real heavy too, so I ended up initially dropping out of school because of drinking, because I was just always partying. But I was making music at the time too. So as I was making music, I was just drinking, kicking it with all my boys. I was out, you know what I mean, doing shit. So I just
Were you,
ended up saying fuck school.
all
What's
right,
up?
all right. Were you drinking like heavily, like bottles or like
Yeah,
cans?
I drink half gallons still to this day. I started drinking whenever I was like 9.
Mm. And do you feel like that affected you at all, like at some point, or not?
No, I don't feel like it does, but people around me says it does. Like last night, I literally just drank a half gallon of Yeg. I drink a half gallon of Yeg probably about 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, yeah, yeah. As long as you could do your thing, you're like doing your content and all. Like,
Yeah,
fuck it, yeah.
yeah. See, I don't work though. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a job, so like I'm still like making my content, getting content out the way, and drink. I don't like, you feel me? Like drinking's not a problem to the point where I'm not making money. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah, like what's his name? DJ Academics. He be drinking all the time, even on stream and shit.
yeah. See, now that's something I can't do because whenever I drink, I get real wild. So I can't make videos and drink. I would like to, but I can't.
All right, okay. So you be doing that like on your free time. I feel that. I feel that. All right. When did you get the face tattoos?
Uh, so it started off with
I got one too, like right here.
yeah. So like mine, how mine come about was like 4 years ago. I went and got a haircut. I usually let my hair grow out, and I went and got a haircut. And whenever I got the haircut, my barber cut my hair too short, and I just didn't like it. And I was like, man, I got to do something about this. So I was all like, I'm gonna just go get a throat tattoo. So I shaved off my beard and went and got my whole throat tatted. And then like a couple weeks later, I was like, man, I'm about to get something down my face. So then I got Forever Two Wheels down my face, and I got the Harley sign. And then I was like, fuck, and I went ahead and got the Irish knot.
All right. All right. Hey. So this was because your barber fucked up your fade.
Yeah, he
You're
fucked up
like,
my
you're
hair.
like,
Yeah,
fuck
so
that fool. I'm gonna go get a fucking tat. Like this fool just
well, I
pissed
just
me
didn't want
off.
people looking at my hair. You feel me? Because he just cut it so short, so I didn't want people looking at my hair. And I don't know why. It was probably I wouldn't even at the time I was thinking like, man, this is a really dumb idea after I did it. But now I'm just all like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I like it. So
Mm. All right. All right. Okay. Have you ever like got into like extreme like maybe like trouble with the law or ended up like in handcuffs at all? Like any point of your life, like adolescence, any of that?
yeah. Yeah, we grew up getting arrested and shit. So I started getting in trouble with the law like super early, but it was never nothing like too serious. We just like be out, you know what I mean, stealing bikes, fighting, just little shit like that. Uh, I didn't really start the first time. Okay, so whenever I hit 18, the first time that I really got in trouble, it was over a DV. Me and my daughter's mom was arguing, and she had some people in the car, and she was like running her mouth, boom, boom, and I was trying to chase her down in my car because I got my car and I started chasing her down, and she brake checked me, so I hit her. I hit her car with my car, and they was trying to hit me with attempted vehicular manslaughter, but then they dropped it down to a DV because she said she brake checked me. And then after that, I got hit in New Jersey for a bunch of guns.
Hmm. All right. Oh, and did they end up like hitting you with like a serious charge? Like, did you end up
Yeah,
having to do a long
yeah.
like sentence?
So they hit me with two F2s. I got charged with two F2s. I had four. They dropped it down to two. Uh, and I'm getting the two F2s. They offered me so in New Jersey they don't New Jersey and New York they don't play about guns at all. Here in Ohio we're allowed having guns, so that's the only thing that kind of saved me. So I was on my way to New York. We was going to cross the Grant Bridge. Got arrested in Hackensack, New Jersey, and they offered me 5 years for each gun. So there was three guns in the car, but I took two of them because one of them was my boy's. So I took his gun charge and I took my gun charge. So they offered me 5 years for mine, 5 years for his, and then I had to go to court for like a year up in New Jersey.
Mm.
I ended
Or
up having
what
to do no.
was the
Go ahead.
reason why you took his gun charge? Is it because he had like felonies already, or what was the reason? Because a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
he's
people
already been a
wouldn't do that.
yeah, he was already in prison and shit. And I at the time I really didn't have nothing on my record besides the DV. So I was all like, oh, I'm not gonna let him get hit with a gun charge. So I took the gun charge for him because I mean I didn't know how serious it was out there. And then so yeah, I mean I ended up taking it and shit, and he
What
was
age was
good.
this?
Shit, this happened like six years ago.
All right, okay. So you were like in your teens,
Nah, I'm 29, so shit, I was like 23 at the time, 22, 23.
and you ended up doing the full like 5 years.
No, I
Oh,
didn't end
no
up going to
time.
prison. Yeah, because like I said, so I ended up getting charged with the two felonies. The thing was though, is where I wasn't from that state, and here in Ohio we're allowed having guns, and I just like I went in there and played dumb. I went in there and was all like, oh, I grew up in SBH, like I got an IEP. You know what I mean? I was all like, I didn't read the laws. I just brought my guns with me for safety, and so I ended up having to pay like 5 grand for my lawyer. Uh,
Mm.
I did a year of probation up in New Jersey and a year of parole back here in Ohio, and then I was good.
All right, hey. That's what's up. That was like a close call right there for sure. You could have like
Yeah,
ended
hell yeah.
hella time out there.
Yeah, they was off for me 10 years. Hell yeah, I wasn't taking that at all.
Yeah, fuck all that. All right, okay. So like, you're pretty much going through like you were just fucking around in the streets doing your thing. What made you like? At what point? So when you had your kid, was that the point you like started focusing on making content more and like staying out of the streets,
Uh,
or would you say it was before that?
I really can't say that because I'm still in the streets. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm still heavily involved in the streets. You know what I mean? Like I mean I'm not out being wild and you know what I mean. Fuck. I mean I don't know, bro. I don't know really how to answer that. Um,
Okay. What point did you start taking your content like more seriously?
about 2 months ago.
Mm. And why so recently? Like, was there any reason to that?
Well, before I was doing it more or less as fun. You know what I mean? Like I was doing it more as fun at first, but then uh I started seeing like a growth in my page, and then I started like getting bigger opportunities, started linking with more people, uh, and then after that I was just like, okay, well this is what I'm gonna do, and then that first YouTube check is what really was like, oh okay, so you can get paid off this shit pretty good, so
Yeah, like motivated you to keep doing it.
yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
I see. Okay, when you started getting like more traction in your city, did you feel like there was a lot of hate, or did people like just fuck with you? Like,
So I've been popping where we're from. I've always been popping down here because I boxed growing up. So I was always popping for boxing. Like I won the Junior Olympics and shit. Like right
that's
there,
right.
that's my belt up there and shit. But I won the Junior Olympics and shit. So I've always been popping for just something. Like so, grew up boxing. Got into music after that. So I was popping there. Uh, you know what I mean? I was just like I said, like I've always been real involved where we're from. Everybody knows everybody and shit. Like we're not in a super big city like y'all. So everybody from here knows who I am.
Mm.
Uh, so I've always been popping, but yeah, the past couple of years, whenever I first started making content, like I said, around here I was really big, still am, and then people started trying to hate a little bit. I feel like people was hating, but then I felt like once I went up to No Jumper and shit, I feel like that's whenever people was all like, okay, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like that's
All
when
right.
people started changing around here.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about the whole no jumper. You auditioned to be on the platform. You said you flew all the way to LA from Ohio.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and what made you like even want to get on that plane and be like, oh shit, I'm gonna go all the way over here and like do my shit.
Because here in Ohio, like I said, you don't get a whole lot of opportunities here in Ohio. So I was all like, I'm gonna just try it out. Tried it out. Uh, I mean, obviously it didn't go my way, uh, but that's where I'd speak about like opportunities come. You feel me? Like I was up there, end up linking with Mikey. I don't know if you know who Mikey is, but Mikey's like the main producer up at No Jumper.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Mikey ended up coming out and talking to me. He added me. Boom, boom. We started talking. He was like, "Oh, I want you back up here." I had to go back to Ohio that night though, and he ended up messaging me like a couple days later. Was like, "Hey, bro, we need you back out here." And then he just messaged me last night too. So shout out Mikey. He messaged me last night. So yeah, I'll be coming back out there soon.
Dope.
To be on
Hey,
the
most
news.
def. Are you gonna be like on the podcast or doing
I'm
like
gonna
an
be on the
interview with them?
news.
Oh, that's dope right there. Hella. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to see that for sure. Okay, and you were going against two people. One of them was Flip Phone and the other one was Tam.
yeah. Flip phone ended up winning. Shout out Flip phone.
Yeah, I was gonna. How do you feel about like them picking Flip Phone over you?
I mean, it is what it is. What it is. I mean, Flip phone kind of has the real like he's like real educated. You feel me? Like I don't feel like he's that educated. I feel like I'm smarter than him in some aspects, but like with like media, he's probably smarter than me. Because I mean, he knows about all the Trump shit, all the
He's like
Epstein
a
shit.
geek to
So
this, huh?
you said what?
He's like a geek to like the whole
Yeah,
internet stuff, what's going on and everything.
yeah. So he's one of those people. So I feel like he's kind of somebody that they needed up there, I guess, because they got so many already street dudes. Uh, but I mean, did you watch it? Did you watch whenever I got eliminated against
Yeah,
him?
I watched it. I watched the whole thing.
Yeah. So
Now I feel like you should have been like picked for sure. Like,
yeah, I mean, I
but they
won. I
definitely
won.
had. They definitely were doing their shit too. But I was
I won
rocking
the
with you.
judges. I won three of the judges, and then I won the poll on the chat. So I mean, yeah, I don't know how I wasn't picked, but like I said, it's cool. Shout out him. Shout out Tam. I'm not a hater, but I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, I still got the offer to come back up there, so I'm not tripping on it. You feel me?
Okay, and Adam was the one who made the final decision about like who was gonna be up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and do you think it's because of the politics also, like you going against Trump?
Uh, is that why I feel like he didn't pick me?
Yeah. Do you think
No,
that's
I
one of
feel
the
like
reasons?
no, I don't think that's it. I think Adam up there, Adam's the cool white boy. You understand what I'm saying? Up there, you got Lush, and that's really it. Who else is up there that's white? Just him and Lush, right?
We got, and then yeah, the Mikey, I guess, but he's
Yeah,
like
but
in the
they're all behind
background.
the cameras.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think that he can bully Lush and all these motherfuckers. I don't think I think part of the reason is that
He
he's
felt
the cool white
intimidated.
boy up there. Yeah, I feel like he's the cool white boy up there. If I would get up on a platform like that, uh Adam wouldn't be him. You know what I mean? Like not saying necessarily that I'll be bigger than Adam, but I'm saying though, like there I don't know, bro. Just the way I feel like a lot of these dudes are real corny. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just not one of those guys that are corny or would allow or that's going to allow certain shit. And I feel like they could tell that by me because even Flacco was all like he said, "Oh, you're a real intimidating white boy." You know what I mean? So I think they kind of just felt that vibe from me.
Mm.
So
Yeah, and you weren't going for it. You're like, you felt like you weren't gonna get like pushed around and shit and all that.
yeah, I told him that too because I told him up there I was all like I said, and that white boy shit don't fly with me. I was all like I don't like that shit. So like I
Hey,
said, I mean, go ahead.
yeah, that's crazy right there. Um, was it true that there was boxing gloves like when you guys first walked in? There was boxing gloves like set on the side.
As soon as you walked in, you passed the bathrooms and shit. There's a table right there to your right, and there was two sets of boxing gloves. Nothing else on the table, just the boxing gloves.
Do you feel like it was put there on like intentionally? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
mm. And you being a boxer, what made you not want to like box anyone else from there? I know there was one boxing match that went down with
Yeah, well, there was a
Brandon and the
couple of
other guy.
yeah, there was a couple of them. A couple people boxed up there. Uh, the reason why I didn't do it was I'm. That's where I talk about with myself. I know who I am. I'm not going to go up there and play a character or be content for somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like me, I'm not going to get up there and do body shots with a motherfucker or act up and be someone I'm not for nobody. Uh, I'm just going to be who the fuck I am. If someone was like, "Hey, you go with me," that'd have been a different story. I'm not going to turn nothing down, but at the same time, I'm not going to get up there and just be like, "Hey, bro, let's get up here and punch each other in the body on camera."
Yeah,
And
and
it's
put on a
just,
show for everyone and shit.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I hear that. Do you think also why Flip Phone won is because he like reminds Adam of House Phone? He also sounds like him too.
I don't think that's why he won. I think Flip Phone's like a really smart guy. Uh, I think he's a really smart guy, but at the same time, I mean, you could be right though. It could be like because soon as he got picked, that was the topic. That was what everybody was saying. That's what everybody was saying about it. oh, he got picked because he reminds everybody of House Phone.
Even Adam said it brought back like memories and all that.
Yeah, so I mean that could have been it because he knew if he picked him, that would get him trending on that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
motherfuckers want to talk about it. That's bringing more eyes to the platform. So I mean that could have been it. I don't know. But I mean, shout out Flip Phone though. I mean he is a smart dude. He's intelligent. So I mean,
Yeah, most
I
def.
hope
Shout
that's
out
why
to
they
him.
didn't pick him.
Okay, and being in the streets and like being a rapper at the time you were, did you ever get into like drugs or any of that? Because I know a lot of rappers they be like doing drugs and everything.
No, see that's something about me. I've never did a drug in my life. I've smoked weed like maybe 50 times.
Mm.
Like I'm
And
just
why is that? Like, why'd you only want to stick to like weed and like drinking alcohol?
uh well even like I said, even with the weed, I was never like really a smoker. Like I would smoke like one time here and there. Uh I grew up with my parents was drug addicts, you feel me? So I just grew up around that. I grew up in that environment. My house, my parents were like real deep in the streets.
All right.
So I just was around that all the time. You understand what I'm saying? I just
Yeah, it was just
oh yeah. That
there
was
was no
just
way of getting away from it.
yeah. So I mean I just knew that wasn't something I wanted. I was always around it. Saw how the people were. So I was like, I don't wanna grow up and be like them motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
Mm. And do you feel like fentanyl is it like bad in Ohio right now? Like a lot of
Yeah.
people are using it.
The, down here the down here everything is mixed with fentanyl. All the pills are pressed with it. All the heroin uh, mixed with it. The meth down here is mixed with it, which is dumb because you got a downer, and an upper at the same time.
Gonna give you a
But yeah,
heart attack or some shit.
it's bad. It's bad down here. We have so many people die a day down here uh, where I live at over the shit. But yeah, I mean it's bad. It's bad. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, most def that would scare or like keep like just someone who's regular away from that shit. Cause
yeah,
seeing all the deaths from all that, yeah, I feel you on that. Did you
yeah.
have
Like I said,
anyone? Oh,
what?
go on. You're good.
It's just like me and my older brother Robert. My older brother Robert's never did drugs neither. He don't smoke cigarettes or nothing. The only thing I do is smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. My brother don't. My brother really don't drink. He'll drink every now and then, but he don't smoke cigarettes. Never tried a drug. He's who I looked up to growing up for real. Uh, I was like anything that motherfucker did, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? He because my brother has hella money. My brother's a Harley Tech and shit. So my brother was in the
Oh
streets
yeah,
too.
definitely got that bag.
Yes, my brother, and he was in the streets. So he was in the streets working, and then got out the streets and became a truck driver. Was a truck driver, and then went from there to being a trash. He was a drove like trash trucks, and then went from that to going straight to school, becoming a Harley Tech. Now that's all he does is work on Harleys and shit. And I mean, like I said, I mean the way we grew up, um, I'm nothing like my brother. We're like day and night. But there was like certain things that I like took after him. I was like, this motherfucker straight got his life together. That's what I want to do. I don't always. I love doing what I do. Like you know what I mean with my content and shit, and I want that to work. I don't want to have to go out and work for nobody. So you know what I mean. Like yeah, he's the one that keeps me though. Keeps me from doing a lot of shit, a lot of dumb shit.
All right, so he's like a pretty much like a role model to you.
Mhm.
All right, and that's fire right there. Did you ever end up like joining any gangs, like where you grew up at?
Nah. So here we got like Bloods and Crips and shit, but yeah, nah, I ain't never joined nothing, but you know what I mean. I fuck with a lot of Crips.
All right, and what was the reason why like you stayed out of the whole gang life?
Uh, because like here, like I said, here we got Bloods and Crips, but they're not like super big. Like you know what I mean, like we don't have like really big sets of Bloods and Crips here. Uh, I just bro, the hood I grew up in, it was just like I grew up in kind of like a more of a white hood. You know what I'm saying? Like we had like a few sets of people that were black in our hood. Like my boy BG, my boy Julius. We had the Pinos, A Rod. We had all them. But most of our people, because we got different sections. We got where I'm from is Wayne Hills. We got the Ville, which the Ville is a black hood. Then you got the East End, which is another white hood. Uh, then you got like the Hilltop, that's another like based black hood. With they got a mixture though of white people and black people. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I just come from a normal white hood that you feel me like there wasn't really gang banging. It was just more or less just doing bad shit. Like we had our own little clique whenever I was a kid, but I mean, like I said, it wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah. All right. Okay. But you guys were pretty much doing the same shit as a gang, like selling drugs, using drugs, stealing, all that type of shit.
Yeah, we was bad as fuck. Yeah, hell yeah, we was bad. Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm already knowing. Okay. You also did a video about Machine Gun Kelly, how he became like big in the rap world. Are you a big fan of MGK, or you just wanted to do a video about him?
No, I'm a huge fan of MGK. So MGK's from Ohio too. Uh and he's just I mean, you gotta think, MGK's been in the game. I started listening to MGK before he blew up, before like Wild Boy came out and shit. Because he's from Ohio. So I mean, fuck, we everybody listened to MGK if he was from Ohio. Uh, like Bone Thugs and Harmonies from Ohio and shit. You mean we grew up listening to that type of shit? MGK come out, he was hard as fuck. Uh, he started getting super big, and then I mean, like I said, I've just always been a fan. And that motherfucker now is what 15 years into the industry, actually signed into the industry, and he's still growing every year, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think my personal opinion is I think MGK is the greatest artist of our generation. People talk shit like, "Oh, he got beat by Eminem in a rap battle," which is dumb as fuck because even in Eminem's fucking song that he done about MGK, he was calling MGK a mumble rapper, all this shit. You know what I mean, like just like shit that wasn't even making sense. And so MGK ended up going to rock. It's called evolution. You feel me? You can't just do the same thing forever. You got to change it up. You feel me? And MGK got into the rock music, doing all this different shit, and like I mean, he's bigger than ever, bro. And then yeah, so MGK, yeah, hell yeah, I love him, and I met him.
Hey, no, that's fire. Okay. So Eminem beefing with MGK, that didn't have like no effect on his career at all. That's how
No,
you
hell
feel.
no, hell
Hmm.
no. If anything, it made him bigger. I think he done better than Eminem. Uh, I think Eminem's a more lyricist rapper, but whenever their rap battle that they had, I feel like MGK come out on top of it. I mean, everybody got their own opinions. That's my opinion. People are dick riders on Eminem though. Anything Eminem does, people's gonna be like, "Oh, he's the greatest. He done this. He done that." But whenever it came to him and MGK, I think that MGK killed him. So you mean, but that's my opinion. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give MGK props too, because Eminem's like a known like rap battler, and
Yeah,
MGK, I don't know if he really like does rap battling like that, but he did in that track too, and that shit was fire. I fucked with it too. So he did his thing too, even though he's not known for rap battling and all.
yeah, yeah. He's just like I said, he's just a rapper. Eminem grew up in the rap battle days up in Detroit and shit. Eminem really didn't. I'm not Eminem, but MGK really didn't do that shit. And then whenever it came down to it, my personal opinion, I feel like MGK.
He took
I
the
feel like
dub.
rap, huh?
He took the W.
Yeah, I think he did. What do you think? You don't think he did?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like Eminem did spit some shit though. He was talking a lot of shit, but
So did
MGK
Eminem. Did
did get on his nerves for him to respond. So I don't know. It's like,
I feel like MGK did better. Rap Devil's hard as fuck. Shit. I still slam Rap Devil right now. Fuck, I love that shit.
yeah, that he was. Yeah, I fuck with it too. He did do his shit on there. Um, yeah. How do you feel about like MGK? Like, do you feel like he's gonna be relevant like in 5 years? Like he's still gonna be doing his shit, making music, fashion, all that.
I mean, you got to think about it, bro. 15. It's been 15 years already. We got no reason to think that he wouldn't be. You understand what I'm saying? At the rate that he's going, he's 15 years into the game, and every album he puts out is fucking fire. Everything he does is fire. He puts out little just like little videos of him rapping on YouTube, just like just like over like a random beat or something. Kills it. Does remixes like he did the remix of him doing a country song to one of what's his name Luke. I forget the dude's name. It's a country artist. He did, but he remixed that in a country style and killed that. So I mean, there's nothing that MGK can't do. I think the only way MGK will not be relevant in 5 years is if he says he's done with making music.
Yeah,
One of the big,
he has his foot in like all types of like music, all types of like realms of
yeah, he does everything, bro.
genres and
And
all.
every year now here in Ohio, he does like MGK Day, and it's like a festival, and that motherfucker pops, bro. They like the Cleveland, Ohio, bro, goes crazy for MGK. They shut it down for him.
Hey, they really fucking with him like that out there, huh?
Oh, that bro, Ohio. Listen, if you're from Ohio and don't like, if you're from Ohio and don't like MGK, then fuck you. You know what I mean? Like that's
Hey,
just how it is. MGK is like the biggest thing to happen in Ohio. So yeah.
nah, no doubt, most def. Okay, do you feel like he was a big influence on you, like fashion wise?
Nah, hell nah. Uh,
Not at all.
nah. I don't really, bro. I'm not a flashy person, bro. Like, I ride motorcycles and shit, bro. So I really like, you feel me? Like, I be wearing like rings, like Harley rings. You feel me,
Harley
motherfucking
Davidson.
yeah. Like, I'm just, I got more like a biker style now that I'm older.
All right, okay. I feel that. You also did a reaction video on 607 Unk. Uh, you you called it crashing out in the council meeting.
Yeah, you saw that shit.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
He's
I'm not even
wild.
gonna lie. Do you know why he attended that council meeting?
Uh, I mean, he done it for pure content. He didn't go there trying to get nothing done. He just went there to get some good content. I mean, he did it. I thought that shit was the craziest shit ever. I don't understand how they allowed him to do that. Uh, I don't. I mean, I don't understand it because he went in there and didn't take nothing serious. He went in there and just fucking said a bunch of wild shit, was screaming. I felt like they should have kicked him out off rip, but
Yeah,
he's
I
good
know
at
that.
content creation. That's one thing about 607 Unk. He's good at content creation.
I'm already knowing the council like men and all that. They were like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" Like, because he was saying some wild takes for sure. He one claim he said Michelle Obama is a man and that they were living in a simulation. And that's when he first walked in. What is your take on that?
Like him saying that, or are you asking if I believe that Michelle Obama's a man?
Nah, like just him saying that and everything. Michelle
Like I said,
Obama
I
do
don't.
have the man features and shit. Her like long ass fucking fingers and all that shit. She got big hands and all that, but I don't feel like she's a man and all that.
Did you ever see that picture of Barack with that dude? Like I said, I don't know if it's photoshopped or not, but it's like supposedly Michelle before she fucking transferred over to a female. I don't think she's a man, but I mean, I saw some wild ass pictures. On like TikTok, they'll be posting a bunch of wild ass shit. So yeah, I saw shit on there about it. But how do I feel about him going in there saying that? I mean, fuck, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I mean, the only thing I can say is I don't understand how. I don't understand who allowed him in there. I don't understand how they allowed him to go up there and just do the shit that he did. Uh, I mean, I don't understand it.
And what did you think the members of the council thought of that?
I mean, they probably had the same reaction I did. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Whenever I watched it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" So I mean, they probably had the same reaction I did because, I mean, if you watch the video, they was just like all staring at each other and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? Uh,
Got some crazy dude in here.
yeah, they probably thought he was retarded.
Oh, for real. Nah, that shit. Hey, but he definitely put on a show though.
Oh yeah,
Most
that's what I
deaf.
said. He's good. He's good at what he does. He's smart. He has a real good mind for this shit. Um, I mean, that's why he's popping. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, most def. I I fucks with him for sure. You made a recent video about an MMA legend, Rampage Jackson, son of Raja Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
A army vet cracked like a beer over Raja's head, and that's how like the whole like altercation started.
No, he hit
Can
him
you
with a beer
elaborate more on
can.
that?
He hit him with a beer can is what started it.
Mm.
So supposedly the wrestler thought Raja was a part of the show because he come in there with the cameras and shit. So I don't know if the guy might have been drunk or what it was. So he thought that Raja was a part of the show, and he hit Raja in the head with the beer can. And they end up talking after that. The guy ended up apologizing to him 3 different times. Uh,
So Raja was never supposed to even fight him like in the ring.
I guess they told him that he could like play a part, go in there and like slam him, and you know what I mean, like wrestle with him. And I mean,
Oh,
he went in there and fucked him up. And
yeah,
they
that's
said LAPD just did an investigation on it. I mean, as they should. I mean, fuck, he fucked that old man up. They said a lot of bones in his face was broken. Shit. I mean, he's a 50-year-old man. If you're a trained professional, what the fuck are you going in there and beating up an old man for?
plus you already plus I heard that he apologized to him like a couple times
He
before that.
apologized to him 3 times, and Raja told him, he was like, "Oh, it's good, it's good." Uh, they talked about it and shit, and Raja was cool with him. He waited until hours later to attack the old man. So I mean,
He also knocked him out too in the ring. That could have been it.
he if you watch the video, he knocked him out with the slam. You know what I mean? Like, uh, I don't know. Have you ever knocked somebody out?
Yeah, like back then and all.
Yeah, I I fight a lot, so I've been in a lot of fights. Like I fight all the time. Like this hand right here, you can see it. That knuckle's literally split in half right here. I fight all the time. I've knocked plenty of people out. You can tell whenever someone's body goes limp, especially if you're a trained fighter. He slams him. The dude goes unconscious because whenever he slammed him, his head smacked the mat, knocked him completely out. He got over top of him and hit him with 20 something shots, 20 something unanswered shots. And I mean, for real, to be honest, uh, I thought, if did you watch the actual video?
Yeah, I seen it like from the
It, wa-
start to finish.
yeah, it was brutal, bro. I mean, to beat up an old man like that, that's like me going out here and just beating up some old drunk man. Like not even just like punching you 1 time. Uh, like I said, his actions could have been that if it would have happened whenever the dude would have hit him with the beer can. But you waited until he apologized to you, and you waited hours later to then attack him the way you did. And even at the time, the guy just hitting you in the head with a beer can, I feel like that many shots while he's already knocked out uh, would have been kind of fucked up, but it'd have been more justifiable because you would be like, "Oh, I blacked out." But no, you waited. You knew what you was doing. You said on live stream right before you did it. They told me I could go in there and fuck him up, so I'm gonna get in there and hit him as many times as I can until they pull me off of him. They proceed to pull you off of him, and you keep on hitting him. Uh, so I mean,
Okay, though overall, like you thought it was like unnecessary.
it was super unnecessary. How are your parents alive?
Yeah.
How would you feel if a 25-year-old did that to your dad?
Nah, I would be right on him. I would try to squabble with him and everything, like
Yeah, I would.
for
Me
sure.
personally, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even fight someone at that point. If you go do that to my dad, I'm gonna shoot you. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You beat down my dad like that. If if you just punch my dad, we're fighting. You understand what I'm saying? But if you beat my dad down after you already knocked him out with a slam and then fuck him up the way you fucked him up, I'm a fuck
Definitely
you
get
up.
your get back, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, he did overly do it for sure. I felt like he could have just once that slam, he did that slam, it could have been over there. Like
Yeah, bro, he was completely out. If you watch whenever he slammed him, the way his head went back and his head hit the mat, it knocked him out. The slam knocked him out. He just punched him and punched him and punched him, bro. And anybody that says, "Oh, he was in the right," because saw a couple posts like that. Like at first, Derek Brunson, he's a UFC ex UFC fighter. He was talking about, Raja did the right thing. How the fuck did he do the right thing? You're a fucking retard if you believe that. You're fucking dumb as fuck. And that's just what it is. I mean, if you believe he did the right thing, beating up a 50-year-old man like that, then you're a fucking idiot. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
most deaf. Like I know that he hit him with a beer can, but like he could have like told him something right there and then. Like
Yeah,
what you're
like I
saying.
said, if you was going to hit him, you should have did it right. You should have did it right then.
Yeah.
Don't wait until hours later after you guys already get cool to then brutally assault him.
Do you think the army vet's gonna press charges?
Oh yeah, I would say yeah. He would. I mean, he would be dumb not to. He's going to sue him. Rampage is going to pay. The kids. I mean, the kid's probably going to go to prison. I would say he goes to prison. There, I don't think there's no way around that. It was on. It was on live. So I mean, it's premeditated because he talked about it. He was like, he said, "This is what I'm going to do." So it's premeditated at that point. And then after you knock him out and then proceed to beat on him like that, then that's whenever he gets in the attempted murder. You know what I mean? The attempted murder stages because it was bad.
Yeah, I did for sure. Yeah. Do you have like any other content coming soon that you're about to drop on us?
Not really. I just like I said, I wake up, bro, and whatever I'm feeling that day is what I do. I just really go with the flow, and I feel like I like it better that way because it keeps me wanting to stay into it. You know what I mean? Like if I'm just constantly like, oh, I'm doing this in a couple of days, or I'm doing this in a couple of days. The only time I do that is whenever it comes up with the interviews. Whenever I'm just all like, I like letting shit flow because I feel like it comes out better that way with me.
Okay. So we should be expecting something from you though, right?
Yeah, yeah. I drop usually on Sundays. For anybody, you know what I mean? Anybody that don't know, my shit is BTTV. You put it in. This is my backup account. Uh, I got interviews with hella people, hella famous people. Went out to Chicago, done street vlogs. Uh, I do a bunch of different shit. I do hella shit. So
Hey, that's fire right there. Okay. The Chicago stuff, was this like an O Block? Like you interviewed like Oblockians and everything?
nah, I went and kicked it with. I got some boys. I got some GDs out in Chicago that I fuck with, and I went up to the Wild Hundreds. So we did go to O Block. We went to every hood. We got drunk. They got me drunk and took me everywhere. But yeah, we was out in the Wild Hundreds though. That's where we shot the video at. We got drunk, went to all these hoods, and just kicked it. And then we went to some clubs, and then we went back to the hundreds. I stayed in the hundreds. That's where my hotel was, and then we shot in the hundreds.
Was this when FBG Duck and like King Von were still alive or afterwards?
No, we just shot this last November. It was so whenever Dirk got arrested, you remember whenever Lil Dirk got arrested?
Yeah, yeah. For the
It was he had the concert out there in Chicago. I was out there. Uh, I was out there the night that he was having his last concert in Chicago. Um, so that's when it was. It was last November, sometime. Yeah,
oh, okay. Yeah, free Dirk for sure.
pretty dark.
How do you feel about that whole situation of him like flying out shooters to LA to like get the drop on Lil Pap?
If he did it, I mean, I don't know if he's guilty, but if he did it, I mean, stand on business. You know what I mean? Your boy, if that's your boy, the way they done King Von, shit. Like I said, if that the way they done King Von, there's certain things you got to stand on. That's whenever I got back to the Raja thing. If someone do that to my dad, I would stand on business the same type of way. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
So
yeah.
he stood on business for his boy, and I mean you got to respect it. Motherfuckers say he's dumb, but he got away with it for a while. Motherfuckers just got to talking. You can't really trust people. You can't, no matter if they're your day ones, whatever. Whenever you do certain shit, you just gotta do it alone. I think that's a problem with a lot of motherfuckers, and that's problem with like gang members too. Gang members, you're in a gang, so you're affiliated with all these people. You feel me? You don't once you're affiliated with all these people, A lot of these motherfuckers ain't solid. So, but you're already locked in with them and shit, and you're not even thinking they're not solid because they're your day ones.
Yeah.
But you don't know how motherfuckers are going to react in certain situations. So that's why I feel like me personally, I've been able to live the life I've lived and do the shit that I've done because I ain't never had to. I got friends and shit, but whenever I do what I do, I don't take my friends with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about like your co-defendant like snitching on you and all that.
If I fuck up, what I know is if I fuck up in life, I know that it's going to be by my own mistake, not because this motherfucker's able to tell on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, that's smart for sure. Yeah, he does have like I guess 4 or 5 co-defendants in this case. Like, hopefully all of them do stay solid, so he could be free and all that. But who knows?
Yeah, I think that the chances of him getting out is really low, but I hope he does just because you know what I mean.
He got the best lawyers too.
Yeah, and I mean he done, bro, and by the streets he done everything he was supposed to do. You feel me? By the street codes he did everything he was supposed to. Uh,
He really did
so
slide for Vaughn.
yeah, so anybody to be all like, oh, he deserves to be in jail. I mean, don't get me wrong, he did kill somebody, so in the law's eyes, yeah. But if you talk about with even the people that got affected by it, like all the street dudes, I don't think they would even say they would want to see him in prison. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah,
a lot of, but shit, some might. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers are weird nowadays, so you never really know.
yeah. Like especially like the time that they're facing, like the co-defendants and everything, they could be facing like 30, 40 years. Like who knows? They might just rap just to get their
Yeah,
sentence lower and everything.
they're talking about the death sentence with Dirk, aren't they? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, but I think they dropped that. Now they just want to like put them in there for life.
Uh,
Yeah, which is crazy. Free Dirk though till it's backwards.
Free Brick, baby, too. Free the homie Brick.
Yeah, I heard they made a song together. You heard it?
Yeah, yeah, that shit's fire. You ain't heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. That shit was dope. They
Yeah.
both were doing their thing on there. Yeah, been like a lot of like what's it called? A lot of fucking cops arresting people, rappers, content creators, all that. Like, do you feel like you gotta watch out like when you're like moving in the streets?
Uh, Not really, because I don't really get on camera and talk about nothing I do. Uh, I don't really get on camera and talk about nothing I do. So I'm good.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I mean, are you just talking about in general, like me moving around on the streets?
Yeah, just in general, like, do you feel like you gotta move more like slick?
Oh yeah. So if you knew, I move safe. I'm everything I do, I move safe. So I mean, you know what I mean? I'm good.
All right, yeah, most def. Is there any message you would give to your fans or like content creators that are coming up in Ohio that want to do the same thing as you? What would you say to them?
Well, shit. Okay, so right now I'm actually here in Ohio. Right now I just started a Discord the other day. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of different up and coming content creators, and I'm gonna try to start working with them just to help build them as well as I'm building myself. Because, like I said, this is what I'm doing. Content creation is what I do. Is what I'm doing. So I do want to help build up motherfuckers around here. I'm actually my boy Aaron and Daytwan. I'm about to actually start putting them on my channel. I'm gonna start having them do content, and I'm gonna start promoting it on my channel and shit. Uh,
That's right.
so I want to fuck with more people from Ohio, just because Ohio really ain't got shit. We don't really have no big names for real. So uh, as I'm building myself, I want to build other people too. So I want to build a brand. You know what I mean? That's able to have longevity. You feel me? Because you might watch someone on my channel that you like better than you watch like me. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I feel
I
like
just,
you're trying to build like a whole like bunch of content creators, right? Like shed
yeah,
some light on them.
yeah, yeah. So I already got like the setup and shit for the podcast. I just don't use it no more. So eventually you know what I mean, certain content creators can use my little studio I got set up. Uh, They can use my equipment. I can help them make their content better as I'm building my shit up. So yeah, I'm just I'm trying to I'm working with certain people right now. I'm not just gonna work with anybody. I'm just gonna work with certain motherfuckers, help them build their self up, and do my thing as I'm doing it.
Hey, that's 100 right there. Hey, it was dope having you on, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We got Ricky Gilman. Dope having you on. We for sure gonna have to run it back. You already know. Rap
Yeah,
Boys
yeah.
Podcast. And we out of here.
Shout out. Thank you for having me, bro. Yeah, yeah. Check me out. If y'all watch this, check me out. BTE TV got hella shit coming out with new shit. I drop mainly Sundays, but I want to start dropping more frequently. So
Yep, yep.
for sure though, bro, we can link up and get some more content made.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
most deaf.
Shit, even whenever I come out there, I ain't gonna have shit to do. So I mean, fuck, we can link up. And I'm coming out there with my boys, Mosive. I'm coming out there with Mosive, my boy DJ. So I'm gonna be out there with some of my Chicago dudes whenever I come back out.
All right, most deaf. Hey, it was fire having you on. It's the Rap Wars Spoken Words Podcast. Until next time, peace out.
Thank you, bro.
You already know.